to come in, but if you are coming in, I think it's important to use the tools that are available and actually go live on YouTube and go live via HAP. So hopefully we are not clipping, skipping, or blipping. Let me double check to see if we are live. I don't have a notification yet, so hopefully we are. I don't know. Oh, we are live. Let's check it out. God knows. God. Okay, good. I have my little globe up there. That's all that matters. Different times of the weekend I'll pop on, but I can see, let me see if I can pop over to it so I can monitor it. And I'm a little bit late. That's fine. I mean, meaning delay. Never too late for Theosophy. It can be anytime, all the time. That's what Theosophy is. It's a way of living, a way of being, and how to apply that in your daily life. It's true. And so, hi there. Oh, Seth Edwards is here. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Seth Edwards is in the house. He must have this on notifications when it comes up live. It's just me and you, Seth, but it doesn't matter because it's really all of us together. And I've got my little globe here. Which way is it? Let me see. Is it that way? No, it's that way. I'm learning HAPS. HAPS TV is where we're feeding from. So I don't see a glitch. It looks a lot better. Might want to lower the camera. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, let's see. Is it there? No, hang on there. The globe. There's a point to it. There's a point to the reason I have the globe up, especially with everything going on today. I wanted to read you a quote from the sixth man on the moon. Okay. The sixth man on the moon was a man named Edgar Mitchell. And I want you to take a look at this. I want you to look at this globe. I wonder if I should move myself out of the way. I don't know how to do that. Let's try. Let's just see. I'm just learning as we go. Oh God, now it's little. Let's see if we make it bigger. I want it to be big. Big. Let's see if I can do that. That's big. Let's do that. Okay, look at that. I want you to look at that beautiful blue marble. Look at it, okay? And I want you to think about what they thought when they went out to the moon, off to the moon, hundreds of thousands of miles away, and they looked back at our globe, and they thought about what we are, who we are. Do you see any borders there? I don't see any borders. To me, it looks like a beautiful life force, just a little living being in the middle of this ever-expanding universe. Edgar Mitchell said that when they went to the moon and they looked back at the earth, they saw and felt an ecstasy of unity. An ecstasy of unity. He says, you develop an instant global consciousness, a people orientation, an intense dissatisfaction with the state of the world, and a compulsion to do something about it. From out there on the moon, international politics looks so petty. It's true, look at it. And look at us fighting with each other over these lines that we've drawn. So I've interspersed my own quote there. So anyway, from out there on the moon, international politics looks so petty. You want to grab a politician by the scruff of the neck and drag him a quarter of a mile. Why does this always happen on these? And drag him a quarter of a million miles out and say, look at that, you son of a bitch. Look at it. What are we fighting about? That was Edgar Mitchell's quote. The son of a bitch part was his. I did not throw that in, but I want you to look. Just look for a second. Look, not here, but look here. What do you see? That's us. Everybody who has ever lived and died is there. Okay, the physical body is there. Everything that we know is there. But this is part of an incalculable, massive amount of creation, the ultimate nature, space. And you have right there our home. That is our home. And we need to take care of it. And we need to take care of each other. And we need to stop fighting. Why, if we live on a round ball, why do we feel that there's any sides? Look at it. Look. Are you looking? It's a circle. It is a circle, which is always, forever. It's not flat. So just save your time and don't comment here about the flat earth. It's not flat. It is very much a living being. It is Gaia. And look at us. Look at that landmass there that we're looking at. We have drawn lines and we have murdered and tortured and fought to the death to have control over that landmass. And then civilizations rise and fall. And the weather patterns on this globe rise and fall. They come and they go. This is an ever-changing globe, a universe within a globe and a universe within us. That's what it's taught in Theosophy. Man is the universe in miniature. So what does this have to do with us? Well, this is where we live. We live here, but this is part of something much, much bigger. And I just thought you might want to look at it with me, because I remember when I saw this photo, I thought, what are we doing? We're one thing. We're one thing with everything that is. Oh, there's two people on YouTube. Hi there. YouTube must be Seth, somebody else, and me. No one's here on Haps yet, but it's fine. I just wanted to get your thoughts, to see how you felt, to maybe make you think a little bit, maybe inspire you to look at it a little bit differently. Look at the wars that we launch to fight over which religion, which is a belief system in our hearts, is right. And who's to say which one is right? Ist. And where do we go if we get to become the most correct? Where do we get to go? We're still there. We're still in it. We're still of it. We still are it. There's nothing on this earth that isn't a part of you. You've heard that song, We Are Stardust. We are Stardust. We are. And this is where we live. There are no sides. There are no borders. And that is us. And we are that. And so this is just one world. This is just one globe. There's so much more. In the teachings of Theosophy, it is said that we are in a man-inhabited planet, which is known as Mialba. Mialba is known as hell because there is no greater suffering than what mankind can come up with. It is our selfishness, our ignorance, our superstition, our fear, our greed. Selfishness is the cause of evil. Evil is not an exterior force. Evil is an interior choice. That is the evil that we're looking at. There isn't a supernatural being you can blame this on. We must blame it on ourselves. It comes from within us. So as we are looking at this beautiful blue ball, as these astronauts have done, they said we left as technicians and we return as humanitarians. They saw the bigger picture. There's no reason we can't now, with the technology that we have, look at the earth and us with the bigger picture. This is our only home. Why are we cannibalizing it? For greed? For one lifetime? This isn't the only game in town. We come and we go. We come and we go. Today we're talking about Valentine's Day. Let me see if I can pop over and look at that. I had a quote I wanted to read to you because this will be up long after Valentine's Day is gone. Valentine's Day, of course, about love, right? There's lots of different types of love. You have familial love. You have love of your family. You have romantic love, which is being celebrated today. And hang on, let me see if I find it. There you go. Okay, you have the love of Theosophy. You have the love of whatever it is that ticks your box, the love of whatever your senses, like art or how you hear music. You love music. There's lots of different type of love. But the love that I wanted to talk about today on Valentine's Day is this, is unconditional love for all beings, for everything. Okay, this is a quote from the magazine Lucifer. Now don't freak out. Lucifer means the bringer of light, okay? And I understand why the churches might have an issue with that, because wouldn't it be something if somebody was to come and shine light in all the corners of these constructed religions that separate man? Yeah. So anyway, the magazine's called Lucifer. Don't freak out about it. Look it up. Okay. It says love is a universal power and therefore immortal. It can never die. We cannot believe that even the smallest particle of love ever died. Only the instruments through which it becomes manifest change their form, nor will it ever be born, for it exists from eternity. Only the bodies into which it shines are born and die and are born again. So on this day of the celebration of love, let us look at ourselves and remember that this choice to love comes from within ourselves. Some people feel it and they think it means you have a partner and you have sex and you have babies, and that's your love. It's a much bigger picture than that. This love for all beings comes from inside of you. Empaths, I'm talking to you. I often am on this channel because you come born with it. You come into this incarnation born with this feeling of compassion and empathy for all beings. What are you going to do with that compassion? It can lead to self-destruction. It can lead to addiction. It can lead to codependence. But if you channel it in the right places and apply it properly, you can become, well, like the candles in the darkest night to illuminate the darkness. You're here for a reason. Everybody an essential note in the universal harmony. Okay? Everybody. That means even people that you don't like. Okay? Doesn't matter whether you like them or not, you can still love them. You can. So, anyway, these are supposed to be short. I just wanted to say, remember, inside of you, you have the vices and the virtues. You have the higher self and the lower self. When you choose to act on the higher self, rather than the first thought that comes up, which is jealousy or envy or greed or selfishness, when you rise above that, which is by choice and by thought and by channeling your emotions and your energies into something loving, you make the difference, and this planet will change. This is very possible for us to achieve peace on earth if each one of us took responsibility for ourselves and began to apply these ancient, sacred, universal principles. Theosophy is the best place I can find where they're all contained, but it is not exclusive. You can find it in the Kabbalah. You can find it in Manly P. Hall's teachings. You can find it in the writings of ancient Egypt. It's everywhere. Alchemy. It's all over. It's the ancient universal principles of love, empathy, and compassion. So look at our home again and remember we are each other. Look, there's a picture of us right there. That's us. And I love you. And that's it for today. I'll see you later. I love you. Bye, Seth. Bye, everybody. Okay.